Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple logo / avatar. First go to File, New, and then do 200 by 200 pixels. Then press OK. First, remove the lock on the background since you'll be using the background. And then make another layer which we'll be using afterwards, and then click on the first background layer or layer 0, and then go to the bucket tool over here, this one here, and then choose your background color. If you want to have it white, just keep it white, but I will be using a nice blue. Alright, so I will click and fill that. Alright, I'll go to my first layer which I created before, and then I will go to the shape tool over here, and I'll go to ellipse tool. Once you've done that, just make a nice ellipse shape, circle shape, sorry, and then make sure it's got a fill. Click on here, and I will choose white, and then I will move the circle and center it just around the middle. That looks quite fine. Alright, so once you've done that, make another layer here, and then go to the text tool. I'm using a font called Lobster 1.3. I really like this type of font. I will say design in the middle. So I will press the tick symbol at the top, and then I'll go to the text, right click the layer, the text layer, go to blending options, and I will add a bit of a drop shadow, just have a bit less on it, just whatever looks nice to you. I say around just a little shadow, maybe 23 or so, and then gradient overlay, put it on soft light, and then go click on this here, and then change it to whatever gradient you like. I've got a gradient pack which I downloaded once. These look pretty nice, some of these. So once you've selected your gradient, whatever you want to do, press OK, and then press OK again. Alright, so now I'm going to add another layer, but drag this down just above the background layer. Alright, and now I'm going to add some nice brushes in the background. Say a nice gas effect like this. It doesn't have to be that big, whatever you want to have. I've got a here. I will put that in the background just like so. Oh, whoops, I have to change the color a little bit. Say about there. Alright, so I'll put an effect maybe in the background just like that. That looks pretty nice. And then I'll go back to the ellipse layer, and then I will go to the tool, the shape button here, and then we could do stroke, and then I'll add a stroke using this. Say that looks pretty strange. What looks nice? Not that, definitely not something like that. Maybe black, add a grey. Definitely not that. Something like that looks pretty cool. Maybe here. I like that. Alright, that looks pretty sweet. Alright, now you can change your text however you want. Maybe move it around a bit. You could have something up here, something down here, but I'm just going to have it into the center for the moment. Alright, and what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add another layer, and then I'm going to go to brush tool. I might add some brushes on the top. Say something, maybe, what do I have here? That looks pretty sweet, this one. I might put that just behind the text there. Maybe have it over the side a little, and then fade it a bit more, just to give it a cool effect like that. That looks pretty nice. Alright, So once you've done that, sometimes I like to add another layer here, and then I go to the shape tool and then rectangle tool. I'll put a little rectangle over the top here, and then go to fill, black or white. You can use white if you want, doesn't matter. I'll use black, just make it a bit darker, and then hold down Alt and then press just here next to your text, just click like that, and see it'll go inside of it. And now what I'll do, go to the opacity and just change that a bit, just put it down a little, so you can see it gives you that cool effect on the text that makes it a bit darker. That looks pretty nice. Alright, you can play around with your ellipse if you want, just change it a little, maybe give it a drop shadow. That looks pretty nice, I actually like that a lot. Alright, maybe a gradient overlay, maybe an orange or something. I might just leave it how it was originally. Maybe look any different. Nah, I'll have it without that, but you know, you can always change it if you want. Bevel and emboss, that doesn't look good. So yeah, just play around with all these effects and such. There's a ton of them, so that looks pretty nice. You can also make your text 3D if you want. I always do that, as you may know. So if you want to do that, click on your text layer, go to 3D, and then new 3D extrusion from selected layer. Click that, and wait for it to load. You can see it's already done a bit of 3D stuff there. Okay, go to design and then put the extrusion up a little. Ooh, that looks cool, I think. Alright, have it a little bit of a tilt like that. That looks nice. I'll just move that up and this down. Whoops. Go to this tool and move. Have it a bit bigger, and then I'll just move that down. Just move that up. Just to however I want it. Say in the middle here, I want that with that little tilt, and then cap, and I'll give a bit of a strength effect to it, so it makes it a little bit of a strange effect. Looks pretty cool though. Then I'll go to render. Just render that. And once you think it looks pretty clear, as clear as it can get basically, just press ESC on your keyboard and then go back to layers here and then right click, convert to smart object, so you'll be in the different workspace, and then basically just select your shadow however you want, if you followed what I did before, and then just delete your shadow. Oh, it's an editable, wait, I have to rasterize the layer, that's it, and then delete. So make sure you do that, rasterize layer, and then delete the shadow. Then Control D if you want to get rid of the selection, which I just did then. Alright, so that looks pretty nice. You can go to blending options again, change around your text once again, just do whatever you want to see what looks nice. I might add another layer and then go to text here and put that on maybe a little darker than that text there, and then I like this font called Bebas New. That looks awesome, that one. I'll have a little writing under there. What should it say? I don't know, just design tutorials, I'll just say that as I usually use. We'll have it, what colour looks nice? Make sure that's selected first. I'd say we use a white, however we'll change it so it has a drop shadow so you can see it well over that white area just there. So right click on the text, blending options, then go down here, drop shadow, and put a bit of that on there. You can see it kind of well just over there. Say we'll go to stroke, just have it a bit less, something like that maybe, just a little bit of a stroke so you can see it, maybe here or something. That looks pretty nice, I'd say. And you can always do something, maybe like put that underneath the design or whatever you want. I'd say that looks pretty nice for now. What I'll do now, I'll give this a bit of a reflection. So what I'll do, I'll give the design text a reflection. Go to blending, no, not blending options, sorry. Say go to duplicate layer, duplicate that design layer, and duplicate that rectangle as well, and then move that rectangle, one of them, whatever, doesn't matter which one, just move that into the middle, and then hold down Alt just to reconnect it so it's connected again, one of them, and then do the same thing for this one, hold down Alt and then click just in here. Alright, see, it's all just like that. Alright, you may be wondering, you've got two of them now, so what you want to do, merge these layers, hold down, click one of them, and then hold down Shift and click the other one, so you've got them both selected. And now right click, and then do merge layers, have them merged, okay? And now, it doesn't really matter for the other one, you can do it if you want, but you don't really need to. So once you've got this layer selected, do Control T, which is transform, and then right click and then flip vertical, and then move it a bit down until it looks as a nice reflection. I'll say here. And then what you want to do is you want to put the opacity down so it looks like a nice reflection like that. If you want to make it look better as well, what you can do is you can click on this, what one is it? Yeah, here. I'll just merge these layers again actually. Oh, they're already, oh, okay, they're already, oh, I was thinking it was that. Alright, sorry, add a layer mask, see down here, click here, and then make sure you're on this one, and then go to your brushes, just have a basic brush, see this one here, just something like that. That looks nice. Make sure your hardness is on 0, and then go down like this and make your brush a little bit smaller, and you can see what we're going to do here. We're going to change the reflection, just make it a bit cooler like that, so it's not like a full reflection, it's just a little one, just gives it a little bit of an effect, doesn't stand out too much. You can see that over here. Alright, so this looks pretty damn nice. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.